And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, here to bring you up to date with all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes our title. Yes, Liverpool finally completed the deal. It's done and dusted, no speculation. And no, it's not in regards to Mamardashvili. So there's your spoilers. Not Mamardashvili. We'll discuss the details a little bit later on. But of course, Liverpool back in action this weekend as we take on Brentford in the Premier League. Arne Slot, of course, have come out and spoke with regards to a few certain things. So yeah, let's discuss all of those sort of stuff. He basically insisted first. Now, there is no issue with Jarell Quansah after substituting at half-time versus Ipswich, but has revealed a new doubt for the Liverpool centre-back. The decision to bring Quansah off at half-time in Saturday's Premier League opener against Ipswich caused controversy with the media, albeit not on Merseyside. Slot's call to send on Ibrahim Konate for the 21-year-old was questioned by the likes of Alan Shearer, Gary Neville and Gary Lineker, though it certainly helped Liverpool win the game. Ahead of the visit to Brentford to Anfield on Sunday, the head coach was asked how Quansah had reacted and praised his response. But Slot also revealed that the young centre-back is now a doubt for the weekend after picking up an injury midweek. He said he reacted in the way that you would expect a player to react. I spoke to him immediately after the game, spoke to him the day after on Sunday, and at the end of the conversation he asked if he could train. Normally he should have done recovery, he wanted to train. Unfortunately, I think it was Tuesday that he picked up a bit of an injury, so let's see, so he couldn't train on Wednesday, so let's see about training today. But he reacted in a very well as a player should react. I don't think there was much in it, although maybe the language was that problem because what I said, he did not lose every duel, but he lost one or two important ones. One of them was just before half time, and from there, what we told him, it's like I've said he lost every duel. He did not do so. We as a team lost too many duels, and he lost one or two as well. That also was what I said to the team after, but it did not do Jarell, and that team did very well. So, no problems there with regards to Jarell Quansah. And to be fair, I was speaking to my brother earlier, actually yesterday, about the situation. And that's the thing about Arne Slot. And if you've spent time with Dutch people before, whether it comes to their media or just Dutch people in general, especially in English, they are very blunt and straight to the point. So, I don't think Arne meant anything bad of it. I think some people taking it and going, oh, he's publicly slaughtered him. They just tell how it is. That's kind of how Dutch people do stuff, you know. Dutch coaches as well, just very blunt, and especially, you know, English isn't his first language, so yeah, just straight to the point and telling how it is. But there's no animosity, and you know what the English media is like, they blow it out of proportion. So yeah, that's with regards to that situation. He also said about, he also came out and spoke about giving his response to the claims that Klopp's kids are on the transfer market. As stated in this later part of the transfer window, we start to see a lot of these young players going out of the door, like Bobby Clark, obviously Joy Darby, Salzburg, Stefan Bicesic, Tyler Morton, Ben Doak, Katie Gordon, James McConnell, Callum Scanlon, Owen Beck, Batuga and Harvey Blair are all touted with a temporary or a permanent exit. And he basically gave his response with regards to it. He said there's always a difficult one because young players want to play as well, and if they want to develop, they have to play. It's always like this. They come through the ranks of the youth academy, and either then you're good enough to play for us for minutes, or you're still not there, or there's too much competition in your position. I still think this team, and we have won a lot of homegrown players. One of them is Trey Ynwa, is also training with us on a daily basis, and he's only 17. So this club will always bring good youngsters. It's always a challenge to find the right moment, either to play them or if they've played quite a lot of minutes, they want to make that next step in their career. And if that's not possible because Virgil van Dijk is playing there or Mo Salah is playing there or all of these other top players are playing there, then it's best for them to go and be let go. Because you always want to take care of your own interests, but you also have responsibility to the players. If they want to play somewhere and it's not possible with us and they're not happy with 500 or 600 minutes because these youngsters didn't play many Premier League games, then they play a few games in the cup. Then you have to, in my opinion, let them develop somewhere else. So again, he's kind of explained why, and to be fair, we've got so much young talent, and we're going to get to a young talent in a moment. We've got so many at the club at this moment in time. It's impossible to give every single player some game time. And to be fair, we've made a tidy profit from our system. You know, we are a very self-sustained club with business, and that kind of has to be the model. Buy these young players cheap and just sell them. You know, you look at Sepp Vandenberg, came in for 4 million quid, sold for 25 million quid, played 4 games for us. You know, the same Fabio Carvalho. You know, bought in for £10 million, sold for £27.5 million after 2 years. Hardly played any games with us. Same again with Bobby Clark. Played a couple of games last season, was bought in for £1 million and sold for £10 million. So it's quite a good thing to keep us on the good side of sort of PSR, but ultimately, we do need to be investing still back into the squad. Now, Liverpool have finally agreed a deal, guys. We brought you this one quite a while ago, but it is now confirmed after the long, drawn-out process. And that is that Liverpool's first signing of the summer is 16-year-old who will join the academy ranks with the versatile Alvin Ayman, joining from Wolves for £2 million. Now, before I get pissed at people postering me down in the comments, guys, this is Liverpool news. And the fact that Liverpool are investing £2 million on a young 16-year-old shows there's a lot of faith and a lot of projection in his ability. So I'm going to bring this to everyone. Liverpool news. We cover everything. Everyone just wants to hear about the signings, guys. This is a big signing and could be a player that could be involved in the first team over the next couple of years, so have some respect. Ayman's move to Merseyside has been expected for a number of months, with reports for Liverpool's pursuit first emerging back in June. But despite reaching an agreement with the teenager and his family around that time, the process was delayed due to negotiations with Wolves and the Premier League's 5-step review. That has now been cleared, with the journalist Fabrizio Romano reporting that Ayman has joined Liverpool on a deal worth £2 million in compensation. Until now, Ayman has been unable to train and play with his new teammates, but with the new transfer ratified, he will be able to start work properly at the AXA training centre. It is unlikely, though, that Liverpool will officially announce him, but Fabrizio Romano, of course, did confirm it. Another new arrival, 16-year-old winger Rio Naguma, is also due to have his switch from Chelsea cleared in the next coming days, though Romano claimed Ayman, who could play in both defence and midfield, has signed a 5-year contract. FA rules stipulate that he can only sign a scholarship terms up to 3 years. When he turns 17 next year, he will be able to sign his first professional contract with the club, though again, a 3-year term is maximum. So yeah, a regular for Wolverhampton Wanderers, another one. Remember the name, ladies and gentlemen. We've spent £2 million, and look what we've been doing with our young players when we have been spending big money on the players. They've went on to do really, really well. Bobby Clark, Sepp Vandenberg, they've all really emerged as good players, and there's other ones in the ranks as well. So, yeah, Liverpool fans, that's all I've got for you today. But the first signing of the window done, technically. Ayman, obviously, Giants for £2 million. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on Arne Slot's comments, and is the way he speaks to the press. Do you like it? Do you think it's refreshing? And also let me know your thoughts on Alvin Ayman down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.